Hey you guys, welcome to your weekend edition Love and General reading. This is for the element of Earth. So if you are Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising, these messages are for you for the weekend of July 22nd through the 24th, 2022. So I want to thank you guys for all your love and support. Please keep in mind these are general, so they may or may not resonate, but hopefully you get some clarity. Also, if you're wanting to book a personal or private reading, be sure to email me for a price list if you don't already have it. If you're wanting to reach me by phone, it's a separate process. You can always register at bill per call, request your call back, and if I don't get back to you that day, I'll get back to you within a 7-day time frame. Also, be sure to check me out on Patreon for monthly Venus sign readings and other bonuses, as well as TikTok. All right, so we have the overall energy as the Six of Pentacles. We've got Judgment. We have the Knight of Cups. We have the Eight of Cups, the Three of Cups, Ten of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, and the Devil. Okay, so I feel like you guys are feeling imbalanced or maybe feeling a little off. I feel like the energy is kind of like back and forth with you, especially maybe emotionally. It seems like maybe you're having some sort of emotional highs and lows. Be careful too, because it almost looks like something that you're deciding to do could put you in debt. Yeah, like it could be something that you're purchasing, or maybe you don't have enough to take care of something. So something, it seems like you're being put in debt. Or you are taking on someone else's debt. It also seems like something's going on where you guys are dealing with, some sort of issues that seem to be unhealthy, having a hard time keeping away from bad habits or staying away from people that are unhealthy for you. Now, granted, it could just be your occupation where you're dealing with people who are ill or have some sort of codependency, or you just work in an environment where there's a lot of temptation and or unhealthy things going on. Boy, I don't know if it's you, but it could be. If not, it could be someone around you. But I am getting energies that are coming off like, depressed. I feel like maybe someone is really going through some sort of difficult time and maybe feel lost and have nowhere else to go. It also kind of makes me feel like the reason why someone is lost, maybe the how they get caught up in a situation that isn't any good. Be careful that you don't, hopefully things aren't that hard that you go to a loan shark for something. Do they still even have those? I don't know. But or you put yourself in a position where, I don't know, you can't pay someone back. Also, maybe don't give money out that you don't have. Like if someone is coming to you asking for help, can I borrow this? Do you have, I'll pay you back. I feel like you shouldn't give it to that person unless you don't need it. Unless, worst case scenario, they're not going to pay you back. Because if you do, I feel like I said, you might put yourself in debt or get yourself into some sort of financial trouble. In a love situation, let me talk about this first. I feel like, again, with the lost energies, you might be indulging in relationships that aren't going to benefit you, maybe because you're in search of something. You don't know what you're looking for. So maybe you're just trying to entertain yourself or distract yourself, or just get lost in relationships that aren't exactly what you're looking for. It also may turn out that somebody wasn't really your friend. Maybe you realize that someone was more so like a leech, or that you were just being used. Definitely seems like you could be cutting off communication from a group of people, or it's like maybe you just need a break. I feel like maybe you need to get away. In work or career, especially more so if you have a job, it kind of seems like maybe there's a lot going on, or you're maybe putting in more work than it's worth. It's like, what are you getting out of it? This job might be consuming too much of your energy, and maybe you need to take a break and re-strategize. It seems to like there's a need to forgive. Somebody might be asking for forgiveness. It could be you, or it could be someone, coming towards you. But I feel that maybe someone is wanting to resolve some sort of past issues. I feel like someone's being haunted by their past, and maybe come to the conclusion that maybe they need to like settle something with someone, have some sort of closure. It could turn out that your unhappy feelings for someone else or grudge that you could be holding is really taking a toll on your health. So it's like you're needing to find a way to let it go. Yeah. So I feel like there is a need to maybe forgive or let something go. You guys, honestly, it does look like you've got some heavy energies, and you're dealing with some sort of karmic debt. If you do enter a relationship with someone, it may be a difficult relationship. You might find that you bit off more than you can chew, or that the person that you're dealing with is a bit much. I feel that you're going to constantly have to set boundaries with this person, because they're consuming. In a sense, I feel like maybe they're needing a lot from you. They might be draining you emotionally or physically. Or maybe something that they're going through in life, maybe you are trying to help them. You're like, trying to be generous here. You're like, here, let me help you. Maybe I can do something about it. And then, it's like you're locked into this agreement. And then it turns out that this person is like bringing a lot of baggage, emotional baggage, things that they have not yet healed from. And I'm not going to tell you, it depends on your situation, that you got to stay away from this person or whatever. That is up to you. If you feel that you have the strength to deal with this type of energy, then deal with it. If you feel like you're not ready, you're not healed enough, you're tired of healing, then, you do what you have to do. I will say, though, that, because of this energy here is just kind of indicating that, hey, like this needs to be addressed at some point. You can put it on a back burner, but it's going to keep coming up. And I kind of talked about this too. I forgot which sign that it was in, but basically how you may try to avoid a situation that's kind of like inevitable. So even if it's not a romantic relationship where it feels like, oh, this is too much, it could manifest in a job or a friendship that you end up having some sort of debt to a family member. Yeah, and matter of fact, it is making me feel like somebody is coming for, they're coming back for what's owed to them. I can see too that maybe you have tried to cut ties with someone, but it looks like it may make a situation worse. Or this energy just comes back. You could be dealing with a water sign or another earth sign, or maybe Gemini. But it could be any sign. Those are the ones that are standing out the most. Also, this energy could be reversed. Someone could be viewing you as being a bit much, or doing some sort of emotional dumping. Someone could be trying to disconnect from you because your energy is like too much for them. So it could go either way. I'm getting to like someone is never satisfied, or someone's appetite can't seem to be fulfilled. I don't know if you've ever had like days where you're just like eating and eating different things, and it's like, why didn't that satisfy my hunger? It's like you're looking for something, and it could be something more so emotional that you're unaware of. So you could find yourself doing some sort of emotional eating and or drinking. Somebody also may be very unhappy with their job and decides to quit or walk away from it, just feeling like this is too much. Yeah. I feel like you may start to feel like you've put a lot of energy into something. I feel like you also are working on like a book or journal that you're writing into, something that you're writing about. It's like you're expressing a lot of things about yourself in this document. This also may be the energy of someone who is planning on expressing something to you, expressing some sort of heavy emotions that they've been dealing with. It also seems like there's someone that's watching you or coming towards you, and even though this person looks together on the outside, they seem to be very sad or empty inside. Yeah, I'm getting the energy of someone who's very lonely, but they're being guarded or distant. Yeah, I'm getting that there may be some sort of separation. Um, that's either from a person or a job, but it just seems like a separation. Or also a living situation where someone is deciding to move out. Maybe you're deciding to leave somewhere, or someone's been living with you. If you had a roommate, maybe they're leaving. It seems like maybe at one point there was a connection between an earth and a fire sign, but I feel like it turns out that there was some sort of betrayal. Okay, so either there's an obsession between you and an air sign. Either one or both of you is dealing with some sort of obsession or attachment. It's possible that you feel stuck or can't seem to stop thinking about someone, or they can't seem to stop thinking about you. Okay, I'm getting the energy of someone who maybe feels stuck or trapped, can't seem to get away or detach. If you start some sort of new job, I feel like there is someone that you may have some sort of intense attraction to, but I don't know, something's going on where it seems unhealthy. The connection seems unhealthy. Someone may be doing something to cause envy or jealousy. Also, if you are in denial about how you feel about someone, it seems like it just gets worse and it just starts to consume you. I'm getting to the energy of someone who gets attached really easily. And I'm kind of seeing someone that is walking by, smiling and saying like, hi. And then someone just kind of losing it. And just like, they keep thinking about that moment when that person looked at them eye to eye and said hi. It's almost like this person's like, what did they mean by it? Like, does that mean that they're into me? Or, and I just really feel like someone can't stop thinking about it now. You also may feel that someone is being manipulative or cruel. Okay, I can see that something's going on where you're being encouraged to confront your shadow, or to confront your inner demons. Also, you may have wished for something or tried to manifest something, and then it's kind of like you made your bed, now lie in it. Like you have got to deal with something that you've manifested. You also seem to feel as if someone is your soulmate. And I feel like that is a big reason why you're attracted to someone. And I do feel like this person's your soulmate. It's just that, I don't know, the way you guys are interacting with each other, if you've interacted with each other, doesn't seem to be healthy. Or your needs aren't being met. Maybe you have tried to reach out to someone, but they're ignoring you, or you are ignoring someone who tried to reach out to you. I also feel like someone keeps trying to friend zone you, or you keep trying to friend zone somebody, but that goes against what you really want or what they really want. Yeah. Also, if you do agree to be platonic, just be friends with somebody, I kind of feel like that is not what this person really wanted or what you really wanted. It's like, I can't be friends with them. Like, I want them. So, yeah. Even if you don't realize it off the bat, it just still seems like, in a sense, like you're headed into some sort of dangerous grounds. Yeah. All right, so let's look at some energy cards. All right, what messages are there for Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising for this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday? Additional messages. You have Goddess of the Moon. You've got Caring Connections. You have 5th Chakra, Archangel Gabriel. Overall energy is Deceit. Okay, so with Deceit as the overall energy here, I was getting more like you're deceiving yourself, like I was picking up. Like there's something that you're telling yourself you can do or you can handle, but you really can't. Like I said, it could be a debt. You're like, okay, well, yeah, I can lend this to you. And it's like, you really can't. Or you tell yourself, we can be friends. And it's like, you really can't. So I kind of feel like you are deceiving yourself about something. I feel like you are also dealing with something that is very emotional, like someone is illuminating your subconscious thoughts and feelings. Yeah, something makes you emotional. Maybe you didn't realize how deeply you cared about something or someone. Maybe you're just realizing something about yourself that you've been avoiding or trying not to deal with, but something's being brought to your attention. And I feel that Spirit wants you to see something. I would also say, like, pay attention to your dreams. Seems like your dreams are shining a spotlight on a certain area of your life. I also feel that, yeah, all those heavy emotions that were coming out, it's a form of anxiety for some of you, dealing with some sort of past emotional traumas. Something is like you're crying out to your soulmate, or you guys are crying out to each other. I do feel that your intuition is telling you that this is your person, or that you guys belong together. I feel like you guys are drawn towards each other. You may find out that you have some sort of deep emotional bond with someone. And that also may be why there was some sort of emptiness in the beginning of the reading, because it's like you've been searching high and low for that feeling that you had with someone in the past, and you can't seem to find it. And they're the only person that it just seems like they fit like a glove, like they're the missing piece of the puzzle. And it's almost like once you have that person, I feel like you're not going to let them go, or they feel that way towards you. They're like, now that I got you, you're not going anywhere. So I do feel that two people are being drawn towards each other. Unfortunately, it could be that something starts off as bonding because of some sort of emotional traumas. Yeah, it could be a bond that starts that way. But, you know, that may be where the healing begins. Also, career-wise, you might feel like you got suckered into something, and then you see the reality of the job in the description. You're like, this is nothing like the description. You know, you might feel like you got gypped or whatever. So you might end up leaving that job to find something else, or to follow your true heart, to follow whatever it is that you're truly passionate about. The other thing here is that I feel that your throat chakra maybe needs to be healed. Seems like you're needing to learn how to speak up for yourself, how to set boundaries, how to say what's on your heart. Even if you feel like you're a very outspoken person, it's like when you need to say something, you can't, or you get choked up. Yeah, so I feel like maybe there's some things that you're needing to do to focus on the throat chakra. It just seems like it's off balance. And you could even physically feel some sort of lump in your throat, or like a knot in your throat. And then also, I feel like if you keep holding something back, it could manifest into a disease. And, you know, for instance, anything dealing with the throat, maybe you realize that your thyroid is imbalanced. And that all could be due to, you know, spiritual reasons as well. So even though, you know, there's always like spiritual messages that I'm picking up on, it also can always be like a medical reason behind it, or like it's also a manifestation of some sort of medical condition as well. You know, so just make sure, I'm no doctor, I always like to put that out there. But yeah, just make sure that if this is something that you can resolve yourself, like communicating or speaking, then you need to do it. Even if you feel like you can't verbalize it, try writing something down, you know, like something needs to be expressed. All right, so hopefully, you know, these messages help, but feel free to leave your feedback. Thank you guys for watching. Sending love and grace.